Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on Angel Season 5 Episode 11. So the one before last was the Harmony one. Last episode was Angel sort of getting closer to figuring out what Eve was up to, but he doesn't know who with yet, and quite frankly I am still quite confused about it. I haven't posted the previous episode yet, so I'm sure you guys have made things more clear in the comments, so I'll look forward to that. But for now, I'm gonna watch the next one and hope for the best. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and get straight into some great TV. Here we go.
Hey, Doc?
He didn't lock that then, did he?
What happened?
Don't know. He started convulsing right after he took his meds.
How much lithium did you give him?
No, he gets Thorazine. I'm sorry, I must have gotten them mixed up.
That's a mistake that you cannot make.
Oh, God.
Right, so the two have been swapped. I'm gonna put this down just in case. Is this gonna be Spike? No, it's a woman.
It's all right, Dana. Just take it easy.
I mean, she's just blown that door off, so that's not going to be too hard for her, is it? Oh! No, she's not. No, you're not.
Oh, no.
She totally did. Oh my god, this is dark. Even for Angel. Black Claw, that you? I feel like there's definite crossovers with the shows that I'm watching at the minute. Like, even with the psychiatric place with Teen Wolf, the wrestling episodes that we've had, the Grimm with the Black Claw. I mean, that's 5, but it's fine. Yeah, I've decided I don't like the look, like the Angel look at the minute. Like the longer hair with it all slicked back. I feel like it ages him quite a bit. Because I've watched him in Bones, and obviously that was after this, and he looks younger than what he does in this. It's very strange.
What? Screw the DA. He's the one trying to pull a fast one. Let him read about it in the paper.
Gunn loves it, doesn't he? It kind of suits him, though.
You want ugly, see us go at it on the golf course.
You play golf? What?
Half the cases that cross our desk are settled out on the links before they ever make it to trial.
Just what the founding fathers had in mind.
Well, sometimes you gotta work the system before it works you.
That our new motto?
I'm thinking we made the right choice.
Maybe we made a mistake coming here.
Parasite Eve, right on out the door.
You're firing her?
Oh, that's one option.
She's liaison to the senior partners. You don't get to be that without serious juice.
But how did she get that position? Like, did she have it already? And then she's seen Lindsay? Or Doyle?
We just got a tip some loonies hatched from the bin. Hacked up a couple of guards and went over the wall.
Really not our department, Harmony.
Looks like this chick's gone all kinds of exorcist.
Wait a minute, she's possessed?
Duh. Didn't I say that?
Oh, well, fancy this. Come to check yourself in?
What are you doing here, Spike?
Hero of the people now. Go where I'm needed.
Well, which isn't here?
Didn't she take it completely off, no? Or is that a different door?
She was a special case. Her family was murdered in her home when she was 10. Whoever did it took Dana. She was found one day naked and bleeding, wandering the streets. Several months ago, her condition changed, accompanied by explosive outbursts of inhuman strength.
Demon possession.
That's ridiculous.
Look, you're not helping.
I got a demon needs repossessing.
If he finds Dana, he's gonna wind up dead like the others.
Yeah, but he'll just end up coming back. What isn't he telling me?
Is there going to be a story within the pictures?
Videoed all his sessions with her.
Show me.
Ooh, this camera work. Making my eyes go funny. Or is it the lighting? I don't even know.
Excuse me.
What's she eating there?
Knock it off, would?
No. No. Oh, okay. She didn't. I thought she was going to chop his head off. She's...
You just stay right like that.
She's on the defensive.
And that's with the Thorazine.
The VHS tapes. I love it.
It's Romanian.
You understand what she's saying?
Yeah.
Surely a psychiatrist should be running what she's saying through other people to know the language, you know? Not just assume it's gibberish.
Brushing up on demonic possessions.
That's not what's happening. I saw a tape of her. She was speaking in a half-dozen languages. One of them was Romanian.
Like in The View, are we?
Oh, Spike.
Demon to demon.
She was yelling about being chosen. She's a vampire slayer.
Ah, that I did not see coming.
What are you grinning at?
Look at the big bad demon hiding inside the helpless little girl.
Hello? I don't speak Chinese.
Well, that's a flashback, isn't it? Ouch. He's gonna love this.
What happened?
I just thought I'd see what it was like to bounce off the pavement.
At least now I know what we're dealing with. It's a Chinese demon.
What?
I'm a psycho slayer. I killed 2 slayers with my own hands. Think I can handle one that's gone daft in the melon.
Okay, Wes contacted Rupert Giles. He sent in his top guy to retrieve her.
Angel, we were just about to...
Spike?
Oh, for the love of...
Spike? It's really you. My therapist thought I was holding on to false hope, but you're like Gandalf the White, resurrected from the pit of the Balrog. He's alive, Frodo.
He kind of looks like that with his haircut.
Do you know each other?
Andrew? Angel Andrew.
We saved the world together. I mean, Buffy helped, but it was mostly us. I'll take it from here, Price. Best stay hear it from an expert.
Enlighten us.
Gather round and attend to a most unusual tale.
Oh, God.
The slayer of the vampire.
The vampires. Oh, you need the whiteboard, Andrew.
They took a young girl, and they imbued her with the power of a demon. Slayer of the vampires was born.
I love how he says vampires. Vampire.
In every generation, one is chosen.
Yes, attractive, slender woman. But only one can be chosen.
We actually know all of that.
You think you know, my good man.
Oh, me if I ever tried that.
6 months ago, Buffy, vampire slayer, had her lesbian witch make with the beaucoup de magie.
All the potentials become slayers.
Mr. Giles and a few key Sunnydale alum have been tracking down the recently chosen. But this Dana girl, she's an anomaly.
The tea.
The dreams of slayers are usually just that, dreams, but Dana's mental instability may be making them seem more real.
I see Mr. Giles may have been wrong about you.
Anybody needs me, I'll be out doing his job.
You think this is a joke?
Only if you're the punchline.
She has every reason to hate us, and she's unstable. In her mind, there probably aren't any good vampires.
What do you want me to do? Go all boo-hoo because she got tortured and driven out of her gourd? Not like we haven't done worse back in the day.
Yeah, and it's something I'm still paying for.
And you should let it go, mate. It's starting to make you look old.
Andrew's hair. I love it. I love the shaggy do.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, mate. You do not want to approach this chick.
You need some help?
Is to say it was like she was looking for something.
She was abducted from home, right?
That was over 15 years ago. But let's get Andrew in on this, see if he knows anything.
I don't think he's here.
Where'd he go?
To join Spike.
We could play cat and mouse all night. Or I can wedgie you unconscious and be done with it.
Bravo.
Is Spike going to be worried that he's going to tell Buffy?
What are you doing out here, Andrew?
It's where the action is, bro, on the mean streets.
Yeah, bruh.
You're not the only one who's changed. Mr. Giles has been training me. I am faster, stronger, and
Mr. Giles.
than the last time we...
The walls scream with the blood of the innocent.
I'll be in the car if you have any questions.
How did she not freak out at the sight of Lon?
He needed them to suffer.
Who?
She doesn't know him. She tries to be still, but he senses her.
Where did he take her?
Dark. The air is thick with a smell. Molasses.
She found it? I hope she gets hold of this man and destroys him. Oh, geez. This is so messed up. What's scary as well is like people like this man actually exist in the real world. Like, it's terrifying.
Let's try the blue one.
It's Spike, of course it is. It's a good bloody job, it's Spike, to be honest, because if it was anyone else, I'd literally want her to destroy them. But obviously, Spike has a soul now, so it's very different.
What's it smell like? Blood, I mean.
Metallic, sorta. You ever taste a penny?
No. Wait, no.
Smells like that.
It just happened to, he's going to put it in his mouth.
Heard from Buffy lately?
Yeah, of course. She's in Rome. Dawn's in school there.
Never pegged her for the expatriate show.
She was rounding slayers up in Europe. Decided she liked it there, I guess.
Will Spike remember what he did?
Did break from California.
And more importantly, will he feel empathy, remorse, guilt?
Why haven't you told her?
Hello, Buffy. It's Spike. I didn't burn up like you thought. How are things?
Do you want me to tell her? I'm really good with those delicate personal...
No, don't tell her. I'll take care of it.
By his own rules, unafraid of anything.
This is not going to be good. I mean, it'll be entertaining and interesting, but it's not going to be good for Spike, is it?
And then...
Yeah, he's remembered now.
Blood.
Oh, maybe not.
It's different. Stronger.
Like Nichols?
I thought you remembered the place. Now do you remember? Please don't let me down, Spike. Please handle this well. Because let's be honest, after what he did to her, she deserves to rip his head off. Holy Jesus. Was not prepared. She's lured him here.
All right, pet. Don't get in the way.
He still doesn't remember?
No escaping.
No escaping. Don't want to have to hurt you.
Doesn't hurt if you hold still. Have to get home. Doesn't hurt if you hold still.
You're a real sack of hammers, aren't you? I used to date a girl who wasn't all there.
Heart and head. Stab the heart.
Hopefully it won't be him and she's just put a visual there. Because why would he not remember all this?
You got visions, vampire, slayer memories kicking around in your head.
I have to get home to my son. To my Robin.
Robin? Hey, you're talking about Nikki, the slayer I offed back in... yeah, you probably don't want to think about that, pet.
William the Bloody.
No, no, no. That's not going to lead anywhere good. We're going to... What did you do to me?
Right, so that was the other Slayer. That was Robin's mum. Who else are we going to have?
Not weak anymore.
All right, now you've made me mad.
It's just the young girl that's thrown me... This bit, it's the young girl that's thrown me off.
Daddy's gone. He can't hear you.
Come on, I need this to show me that Spike is not guilty of harming this young girl, but...
Brown makes you sleepy.
You
can't hurt me anymore.
You crazy little... I never...
Shh. Hold still.
Because he would have remembered, surely.
Oh, great, she's staying in the area. Let's get aerial surveillance up.
Angel's gonna end up saving him.
I almost said the words molasses factory out loud.
Whiskey.
Look for a distillery. Get mapped from 10 years ago. Maybe it's out of...
We were attacked. I think she got Spike.
And at least Andrew can lead them there.
What did you do?
Andrew, please.
Don't touch me anymore.
That's not real life. That's not happened.
Oh, God.
Is this a dream?
You can't touch me ever again.
I never touched you. Your brain's all jumbled. I never hurt you. I've done my share of bad, but you're not one of them.
Did he save her? No, she's just put his...
Got me confused with another man.
Yeah, it was this guy. So those of the Slayers are going in her mind.
Mama.
What you're remembering are the Slayers.
You killed her.
Yes. Helen was. But I was never here.
Doesn't matter. Keep cutting till you see dust.
Look, I'm here to help you. The man who tried to hurt you, his name is Walter Kindle. He's dead, Dana.
Not weak anymore.
I am only thinking about Spike having no hands. I do love the way that Angel fights.
Now! Get the med team down here. Now!
Here, let's go.
The way his hands are just on that bench.
Get it prepped. Put surgical on standby. We'll be there in 10 minutes. We've got his hands.
They'll use magic to fix this. That's all I wanted as well, was that, like,
boys, I'll take her from here.
emotional scene of Spike saying, yeah, you know, that was me that did those things, that and worse.
Get out of the way, Andrew.
She's a Slayer. That means she's ours.
Are we going to see Canada? No.
I think we're just gonna let you take her back to your evil stronghold. As they say in Mexico, no.
Andrew, just stop.
And I'm not turning her over to you.
You don't have a choice. I got 12 Vampire Slayers behind me, and not one of them has ever dated you.
You're way out of your league. I'll just clear this with Buffy.
Where do you think my orders came from?
Ooh.
Nobody in our camp trusts you anymore. Nobody. You work for Wolfram and Hart.
The chills that I have.
We're not on the same side.
Where do you think my orders came from? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I really hope that Buffy ends up showing up in this. It's hope, obviously. Don't think it actually will happen, but
I can handle it. We got enough problems of our own to worry about.
that's going to really get to him. He's going to be worried now that Buffy's going to be totally against him for choosing the side of Wolfram.
A lot of pain.
More than I'd like. Just what I deserve.
I didn't say that.
I did. Last thought I killed a family, and I'm supposed to, what, complain? Because hers wasn't one of the hundreds of families I did kill. Never did look back at the victims.
I couldn't take my eyes off them. I was only in it for the evil. Andrew and the Slayers took her. Didn't trust us to help her.
Andrew double-crossed us? That's a good move. Hope for the little ponce yet. She's a monster.
She's an innocent victim.
So were we.
Oof. Okay, that was a good final scene. I loved that. I think that James Masters is a ruddy genius when it comes to those high, intense, emotional scenes. He just nails them. I get chills every time. And if you think about it, like, Spike is a vampire. He now has a soul. Like, it's all fantasy, it's all made up. But yet he seems to realize it and ground it in so much human essence that we're just connected. Like, it's hard to explain. I'll make it make sense, but the scenes hit just so hard. And, like, I love Angel. I think he's brilliant. But I also feel like David plays the more evil, psychotic, and jealous, those sort of scenes amazingly well. So they both have, like, their strengths. Because when it comes to the emotional stuff, I don't feel like it hits me personally as hard as when James does it within the character of Spike. But I also think that Angelus does evil that little bit better than, say, James does with Spike. So I just think when they're both in scenes together, especially this one, it works so well because Angel's response of, you know, that would have been everything to me. I would have took pride in the art of torture. And again, you just feel those scenes, like it hits, it really hits. And then in contrast to Spike logically saying that, you know, they were both victims at one stage, but we are monsters. Look at what we've done. And as two people that now have souls, they really get to feel that, and they have to live with that. And that is what I wanted when Spike was first introduced as the potential monster that was getting at Dana. And the relief that I felt when it wasn't actually him, because I wanted Dana to destroy that man that did that to her. Like, I wanted that for her. I don't know what that says about me. But the upset as well that she's got a face of this guy was just shot in a convenience store. She doesn't really get that closure herself, which is a little bit of a shame. But I do think that she can be helped. I really do. I think everyone can, to some extent. If you think about it from like a crime point of view as well, and when it comes to, say, the death penalty and things like that, I think those sort of relate to this show as well. Obviously not in the straightforward black and white sense, but it's, we'll look at all the bad things that Spike has done. If he was human doing those things, in some states, obviously, in some places, he would be given the death penalty. But then if you think about it, if he was killed or he was executed by law, then he would then have never got a soul, and he never would have done the good things that he has done in his life. Obviously, there are in the world just bad people that will not change, but there are also people that will change. So it's very complicated topic to discuss, and one that I'm not even set on myself, to be honest. I feel like I don't have enough facts to strongly fight one way or the other on that one. But I'm big on crime. I think that's why this one sort of interests me so much as well, because I am a murderino. I've said it many times before. And when I saw the basement, I envisioned, obviously not happily, but the vision I got was of Fred and Rose West, because, I mean, the torture that those people did to young kids is just, you literally can't make it up. And obviously this man that was hurting Dana was a similar character, and yeah, he was killed for stealing. He got away with that crime, and it's crazy. And Fred and Rose West also got away with their crimes for way longer than what they should have done. They got away with so much. If you haven't followed up on that case, I'd say to check it out if you're into that thing, but definitely stay clear if you're not, because it's not for the faint heart. It's not for the faint-hearted. Okay, I've gone on a tangent now, but back to this episode. I think with Angel specifically, this just emphasizes his concern, his anxiety when it comes to him working for Wolfram and Hart. And I think Andrew saying about Buffy, like, oh, you know, you're on the wrong side now and we don't trust you. And I think the we, especially Buffy giving the order, was definitely going to hit Angel right in the feels there. It's going to make his anxiety even higher, I think. So we'll wait and see what comes of that. And if you look at, say, Gunn, who is very believing in what they're doing is good, and they're on the right side, they can change Wolfram and Hart. I think having the different sides of the story is sort of, it's kind of messing with Angel's head, but also you do need that. You need these different points of view to get to your own conclusion at the end. So hopefully we get a meeting where all of our gang can share openly their thoughts, and yeah, we'll see if Angel decides that Wolfram and Hart isn't for him, or if he becomes really, really passionate about turning Wolfram and Hart into something that he can be confident in. When it comes to Eve, I'm glad that they touched upon that, but the fact that they haven't found out that Lindsay is behind it is, it's crazy, and it's building that tension so freaking high right now, because it's going to blow Angel's mind when he finds out that Lindsay is indeed behind a lot of the events that is really messing with his mind. So yeah, I'm definitely intrigued by what's to come, and this season as a whole has just been fantastic in my opinion. Obviously, I love Spike, and it's just brilliant seeing Spike and Angel in scenes together, because we really didn't have that before. And I think that, yeah, the actors bounce off each other quite well. You see the chemistry, the hatred between the characters, but chemistry nonetheless. And yeah, I'm definitely a fan of what I'm seeing, and I hope you guys are enjoying the reactions to them as well. Thank you so much for being so patient with me over on Patreon, for any delays that you've experienced with my technical issues. I am still currently on the temporary setup, so hopefully I run into no issues. But yeah, I just want my PC back, guys. I really do. It's killing me a little bit. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you to all of my members, and a special shout out to all of my sponsors, especially those in the Mark of Jane tier, really helping me out and coming in clutch, especially during this time of my life. So thank you for all that you do. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you can be so kind, but as always, there's no pressure here. And I hope to see you all again soon for the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Goodbye for now. And now let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen Gabe. Gabe says, "This is one that I remember the fans at the time being divided on. Some loved it and others thought it was a pointless filler." This is the Harmony episode, by the way. "They thought it was hilarious, and a Harmony-centric episode was long overdue. Her knocking out Fred Lawn and the blood checker was so funny. I thought the same thing you did. You're just digging yourself deeper, Harm. When I first saw it, I didn't buy Spike's reasoning for not going straight to Buffer, considering how strong their relationship was towards the end of season 7. It didn't make any sense to me why he didn't immediately go running after her. The more I thought about it, I get Spike's point. He probably thinks that Buffy won't love him as much if you take away his noble sacrifice for her, and doesn't want that confirmed. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Angel was being a bit of a prick in this one. Maybe it was the writing here. They seem to be really leaning into the nobody likes Harmony theme. Side note, they wrote Wes out of the previous episode because Alexis Denisov got married and Alison Hannigan that week and needed time off. Makes sense with the tan. Like, he was so tanned when I next saw him. I was just like, okay, someone's been on holiday. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. Thank you so much, Gabe, for watching and for sharing your thoughts, leaving your comment. It means a lot. And don't forget, guys, if you would like to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, then don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.